Scoring in IDPA is extremely simple, far simpler than in USPSA. IDPA scoring is what is called time plus, meaning that your score for the stage is simply the raw time you took to run the stage, plus whatever penalties you earned during that stage run. You can earn penalties through poor accuracy on targets, procedural penalties while running the stage, or penalties for things like shooting a non-threat target. In IDPA, stages are scored as limited or unlimited. Limited scoring means that you may only shoot the exact number of rounds specified in the written stage briefing. No extra shots, no makeup shots, nothing. Unlimited scoring, unsurprisingly, means you can shoot as much as you like. In both cases, the written stage briefing will specify exactly how many hits will be scored per target. If you were shooting an unlimited stage with, for example, 2 rounds scored per target, it means you can shoot as much as you like, but only the best 2 hits on the paper target will count for score. This is the standard IDPA cardboard target. IDPA does allow several different versions of steel targets. Those are pretty simple to deal with because you simply knock them over and that's it. But for the cardboard targets, each of them has defined scoring zones in it, where worse and worse scoring zones translate into what's called points down. And at the end of the stage, all the points down from all your cardboard targets are added up, and then they turn into penalty time. Each point down equates to 1 second of penalty time. So on the IDPA target, these are the down 0 zones. If your particular stage requires 2 shots per target, if you put 2 hits in these, then you don't have any penalty time on that particular target. If on the other hand you don't, outside of that we have the down 1 zone, and then worse yet, the down 3 zone. So on one single cardboard target, if you've got 2 bad hits in the down 3 area, there's 6 seconds of penalty times from that one target alone. Even worse, if you miss completely, that's 5 points down, which turns into 5 seconds of penalty time. In addition to earning penalty time from poor hits on various scoring targets, you might also earn procedural penalties for not following the stage procedures, cover calls, not shooting correctly in tactical priority, a number of other possibilities. In addition to that, one common way to unfortunately earn penalty points is to accidentally shoot a non-threat target. Okay, non-threat targets look like this, and they're basically the good guys. On the stage, they're either the good guy or at least the innocent bystander who's caught up in the middle of what's going on. Don't shoot the good guys. If you do, every single hit on a non-threat target is worth 5 seconds of penalty time. Every hit. So if you hit it twice, there's 10 seconds of penalty time right there. The targets they use for non-threats are exactly the same target as the shoot target. Same color, same shape, and so on. However, on it will be painted, normally in black, 2 hands. Okay, that shows a non-threat situation versus a threat target. One other thing to bear in mind, and this is very different from USPSA, is the fact that in IDPA, target shoot-throughs count for score or penalty. In other words, if we have a shoot target and then behind it is a no-shoot, if you shoot from this angle through the shoot target and also through the no-shoot, you get both of them. You get whatever points down you got on the shoot target, but you also get the hit on the non-threat target behind it. Or in a similar fashion, it's the non-threats in front of the shoot target. If you shoot through both of them, you do get the hit on your actual threat target, in addition to the non-threat. So watch out for that sort of thing. When you're paying attention to what angles at which you are shooting targets, make sure none of your angles are going to get you a shoot-through on a non-threat target. One last significant difference between USPSA and IDPA is the fact that in USPSA, to have a target being considered engaged, all you have to do is fire a shot at it. Okay, if you fired a shot at it in USPSA, that target has been engaged and you can move on or do whatever else you need to do. In IDPA, on the other hand, the target is only considered engaged if you have actually shot the required number of shots at it. So if there's a target out there that requires 2 shots, the written stage briefing says make sure you fire 2 shots at each paper target or something like that. If you don't, if you only shoot 1 at it, at the end of the stage, you're going to get a procedural penalty for not engaging that particular target. You may have shot at it once, but in IDPA, that's not enough. You have to shoot at it the required number of times for it to be considered engaged. So not only do you get the miss on the target, you also get a procedural penalty for failure to engage. That's not the only way you can get in trouble for something like that, because, for example, if I'm at a position of cover, I lean out, shoot a target once, shoot the rest of everything from there, and then move out from that position of cover. Since I have not engaged at least not fully according to IDPA. I haven't engaged that target and now I'm exposed to it. Now I also get a cover call in addition to the failure engage penalty and the miss on the target itself. So the penalties pile up very quickly. Again, the point to remember is that in IDPA, those targets are threats. As such, if you are exposed to the threat or do not sufficiently deal with the threat, the penalties get very harsh very quickly.